Alright guys, today we're going to do a little, I'm going to show you how to set up your Deus 2 for the beach. I'm getting ready to leave for the beach here in a day, so I'm making this video for you, but also for me as reference when I'm out there on the beach and I need to remember something. I will have it handy to watch. So this is the Deus 2, I just turned it on, so we're going to actually pick our speaker here to kind of, so you can hear some stuff. Probably won't be too loud, I got the sensitivity turned way down because I'm in the garage, but if you hear my dog breathing heavy, he's in here too. Rocky's in the garage hanging out. And I do have a dehumidifier running, so it might have a little bit of weird sound to it. But yeah, I'm going to Hilton Head in a couple days, or actually I'm leaving Friday. It's actually Thursday or Wednesday night, so I'm leaving in 2 days. And I'm really excited because this will be the first time I'll have the Deus 2 on the beach. I've done a lot of research and studying on this machine and how to set it up for the beach. So I'm pretty confident I got a good program for you. I'm going to set it up for you, show you how I'm going to try to use it or start out using it. I probably will make some adjustments. This is not an absolute program for sure. I mean, you got to do some things when you get to the beach to make sure you're set up correctly for the beach you're detecting. My beach down at Hilton Head, I've been there a million times over the years. I know what I'm up against. It's not a very trashy beach. It's very, very quiet. Not a lot of mineralization. There's no black sand, so I don't have to worry about any of that. So my default setting here, setting up on the beach, will be pretty simple. And I think for the most part, most people on the East Coast will probably set this up similarly. So yeah, let's just get into it. So a couple things. I took some notes. I wrote down all my notes here. I want to kind of go over with you. So starting out, just a couple things to update you on. There's going to be two programs I'm going to use at the beach. I'm going to use beach sensitive for the most part. When I'm on wet sand and dry sand, I'm going to use beach sensitive. And if I'm in the surf, I'm in the water at all, I'm going to switch over to beach P. All right, so for the most part, I'm going to be using, beach sensitive, and I'm going to start out with reactivity of 1. I'm going to raise that depending on how concentrated the targets are. If I get into a lot of really good area and it's really or full of targets, I might have to bump that up a little bit. Or if I'm getting a lot of falsing and things like that, I might want to bump up the reactivity just to see what I'm hearing in between those signals. But for the most part, I'm gonna do a reactivity of 1 just to get more depth, and probably up to 1.5. I probably won't go any higher than that though. Again, I'm pretty familiar with the Hilton Head beaches, and they're pretty tame. Bottle cap settings, rejection. I'm going to start at 0 until I start digging some bottle caps. I want to test that out. I'm thinking I'm going to probably move that up to 2, possibly 3, depending on the bottle caps I'm getting. I may not even turn that on at all, just going to depend on what I'm getting there. If I'm getting a lot of them, which I typically don't, I'm going to probably leave it alone. I do dig everything on the beach just because in Hilton Head you get a lot of space in between targets, so it's kind of nice to take a break and dig something once in a while without walking around forever. For discrimination, again, I'm going to walk you through all the settings so you know how to get to them and what to change and everything. A discrimination, I'm going to start at 6.4. Shouldn't need to go any higher than that, but and I might lower it, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to stay at 6.4. Sensitivity, I'm going to run at 95 or higher, or whatever the machine's going to allow me to. Now, I'm pretty used to the machine doing a lot of chirping, and I guess some people call it falsing, but to me, that's the ground basically noise, so I can hear through that. I'm not bothered by that, so the higher the sensitivity for me, the better. But some people may want to bump that down to 90 or 93, but I tend to start at 95 and go up if I can. Now here's this new setting that I'm not too sure about, and again, it's going to depend on your beach and what you're going to have to start out with and play around with. But salt sensitivity, by default it starts at 7. I'm going to actually probably start with 7 and see what it does. You might have to go higher, you might have to go lower. Just, I don't know. We'll see where it goes. And then my audio value I'm going to have is going to be 5. I think by default in beach setting it changes it to 5. I might lower it to 4, but if it's real windy and loud, I'll probably leave it at 5. And I'm probably going to use tones. I'm going to turn them into pitch instead of PWM or square. I think pitch will be good for me. I'm going to listen to everything anyway. But if I'm going to use anything, I'm probably going to stick with 3 tones. And those tone breaks are going to be from 0 to 6.4. Obviously, your first tone break is your discrimination. And then from 6.4 to 72 is the next one. And then 72 to 99. Those are all default, by the way, if you pick 3 tones. So let's just walk through the settings, and I'll walk through how to set it up for you. And there, we'll be ready to go at the beaches of Hilton Head starting this weekend. So I got the machine on. It's in beach. I think it's in beach mode right now. Let's see. So I'm in beach. I told you I like to do beach sensitive. I might try beach just on dry sand, see what it does. So if you click on your menu, right now it says discrimination of 8. So I'm going to bump that back to 6.4. And then I'm going to go into expert. And right now it says I'm in 3 tones. And I told you the tone breaks. Let's just look at them. You have a negative or 0 to 6.4, which is your first tone break. That's your discrimination. And then from 6.4 to 72 is your next tone break. That'd probably be your mid-tone. And then your high tone is going to be from 73 on up. And that's a default. I probably wouldn't change that for the beach. I'll just leave it like that. But I'm actually going to change my tones to pitch. So I like running pitch on the beach. It doesn't matter to me what tone it is, high, medium, low tone. I don't care. And pitch, it doesn't matter to me. I'm pretty much going to investigate all the targets, especially at Hilton Head, because, like I said, you can walk for, it seems like, hours before you hear anything. So hopefully that won't happen this time. But in pitch mode, I'm going to investigate every target anyway. I'll look at the numbers and compare and see what I got. So if I don't like that, I'll bump it back to 3 tones or whatever. So let's see what else in here. Oh, B caps. So bottle cap rejection. If we go down, right now I'm going to leave it at 0. I'm not going to change it, but I might have to go up to 2 or maybe 3. I'm not going to use any notch, and I'm going to leave the silencer at 2. I may bump that down to 0, but I think 2 is a fine setting to start out with. I use 2 a lot. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's get back out. Let's go into sensitivity. I got it at 95. I'm going to start there. My salt sensitivity by default is 7. Like I said, you can knock that down to 1, or you can go all the way up to 9. But I'm going to leave it at 7. Frequency shift, I don't mess with that. Iron volume, I'm going to leave it at 3. Like I said, reactivity, I'm going to leave it, well, actually it says 0. I'm going to turn up to 1 for now and start there. Okay, and then audio response, by default it's 5. And then I'm probably not going to run a threshold at all. Nope. And really that's going to be it, folks. That is going to be your beach sensitive setup. Now if I go into beach P, which would be in the water, I'll probably do something similar. So let's see what I got here already for this one. Discrimination is going to be 8. I'll probably bump that back to 6.4. Sensitivity, 95, leave it at that. Salt sensitivity, leave it at 7. Iron volume at 3. Reactivity at 1.5, but I'm going to change it to 1 for now. And then, let's see, let's get out of here. Let's go to menu again. Oops. Reactivity. I want to go into, oh yeah, discrimination. Go to expert. So I'm already in pitch right now, so I'm going to leave it in pitch. I'm not gonna change it. I'm gonna leave it in pitch for now. And again, bottle caps is 0, notch is off, silencer is at 2, just like before. My tone is our pitch. So pretty much the same setup I'm going to use in beach P and beach sensitive, and experiment a little bit with beach to see if I like it. But I see most people out there using beach sensitive as their choice and beach P for the water. So that is going to be my setup for the XP Deus 2. If you have any comments or any questions, just leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have settings that work. I'll be checking this video out as I release it to see anybody else recommending their settings. But I think this is a good setting, good start out to set, or good settings to start with. Easy for me to say. But yeah, let me know what you think. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a quick one, but like I said, I'm trying to make these videos for me, for reference, and for you also while I'm at the beach. So until next time, see ya in another mental video.